What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and looky, we got a bunch of PlayStation 5 stuff, you guys. Remember how salty I was? As well as, PlayStation, when I get it, like everybody else. I'm not salty, I'm not. Not anymore. Because we got PlayStation 5 and all of the new accessories coming out. So shout out to Sony for getting this into your boys' hands. I am officially all set. So let's get to unboxing, shall we? All right, what should I do first? Hi. All right, so right here we got this little sleeve. This is pretty interesting. It moves and all that stuff. Yeah, you ain't notice that, Jay? All right, but now, here it is. Ari, you hype?
I'm happy for you. I will say, I'm feeling the energy from you.
I'll take it. So here we have it, and this is a really big box because, as we already know, this is a really big console. Now, this is the standard version with the disk drive, but remember, there's also another version, the all digital, without the disk drive. And you guys can just take a peek around the box. You see all that good stuff, but I'm just ready to get inside. Let's just do it. Okay, so we do have a box up here. And in here we have some paperwork on the side. What's this? Oh, this is the stand. Actually, I think this is for vertical and horizontal use. So this is the stand for the actual PlayStation. We have the HDMI cable. Apparently there was some drama surrounding this cable because it doesn't say HDMI 2.1 on it. And I guess if you're rated for HDMI 2.1, it should be on the cable. PlayStation has come out and said that this is an HDMI 2.1 cable, even though it's not listed anywhere on the actual cable. So don't you worry, it works.
That was enough for drama.
That was enough for drama. Can you believe that? The tech world, man. Our standard power cable and our USB cable, which is a USB Type-C to Type-A cable. Now, finally, my first time actually looking at the controller and holding it. Here it is, guys. PlayStation 5 controller, the DualSense controller. Now, I will say, in videos, this thing looks a lot bigger than it actually is. It is bigger than the standard PlayStation 4 controller. Actually, let me grab my PlayStation 4 controller. So here we have the PlayStation 4 controller next to the DualSense controller. It is bigger, but it doesn't feel like huge in the hand. It's actually, this is really comfortable. I like this. These edges are a little weird because I'm so used to the rounded edges on the PlayStation controllers, but it's kind of like they just said, cool, kind of cut it off a little bit. Now it feels like everybody's making a really huge deal about the controller more than even the system itself because of the haptics inside of here. I'm hearing that DualSense, the haptics just feels amazing depending on the game that you're playing. So I am really interested in testing that out. We gotta try out that Astro's Playroom. But okay, we're gonna put that off to the side. We're gonna clean her up a bit and get to the big boy itself. Here we go. This is a heavy console. Wow, and it is tall. Hit me, hit me, Ari.
There you go. Oh, pretty. It looks so futuristic.
I absolutely love the way this thing looks. A lot of people were saying it looks weird, it looks like they were trying too hard, all different kind of takes. But the second I saw this console, I went nuts. You guys might have seen my reaction video. I lost it when I saw the trailer. And man, oh man, did Sony just blow my mind. I absolutely love the design. I don't care what anybody says. I'm just completely shocked at how big it is. Look at it compared to my head. This is a big head. And this thing is huge next to it, okay? I think I saw somebody make one point that it's just that the white might throw off the tech look. Well, if you take a look, I have a bunch of black tech around there and the white might stand out, but maybe Sony wants that. Either way, I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Now, I do want to add one thing about the aesthetic here. I love the way that Sony kind of handled the LEDs. There's like a blue light that shines from these when you turn them on. It looks amazing, at least from what I've seen in the trailers. And let's actually turn on the control. Oh my gosh. You see that, you guys?
That is a beautiful blue.
And it does the same thing for the PlayStation, where it has like the blue trim around it. It looks so futuristic, and I am all about that. But all right, quick look around the system. We've got a standard USB port up front, a USB Type-C as well, and you also have your eject button and your power button right under that. So I guess if this were the regular or the all digital version, we wouldn't see that eject button there. And in the back, we've got two standard USB ports, Ethernet port, HDMI, and the power. So it keeps it pretty simple. Oh, you know what's surprisingly missing? The optical cable. How's that gonna work with some of my headsets? Oh, I'll figure that out. Oh, and up top here, you also have your Kensington lock. Make sure nobody jacks your stuff. But yeah, guys, this is the PS5, the system that's going to let you play 4K games at possibly 120 frames per second, which should look amazing if you have a TV that supports it. And you might have seen on the box, it also supports or will support at some point 8K gaming. That should be pretty insane. So now they have a solid state drive built into this, which is a really, really fast solid state drive. So load time should be amazing. But of course, we're going to test all of that out and really see what this thing is capable of. But in terms of power, this thing's got it. All right, but now one thing I want to see is just like how we get this stand going, right? So let's pop the stand on. I think you just kind of hook it. There's supposed to be a spot for it, right? And boom. And this is how the PlayStation rests flat. Which look do you like more, Ari?
Definitely vertical.
Vertical, right? That's the way to go. And like I said before, the stand can be used for vertical as well. And boom, there you go. But we have more than just this. We have some other accessories as well. All right, so I'm a headphone guy. So this is probably the thing I was most excited about besides the actual system. So this is Sony's Pulse 3D wireless headset. Now, I saw the word Pulse and I immediately thought of the Pulse headset that I had back in the day for, the Pulse headset for what? The PlayStation 3, I think it was? That, listen.
You love that.
Good times.
Yeah,
The rumble feature, it was absolutely amazing. I was hoping for something similar, but it doesn't look like it'll have that feature based on what we're seeing here in the back, and nobody's mentioned anything like it. So let's check this out. Something inside of here? Oh, interesting. Creative packaging. So we have our paperwork over here. Oh, it works with a DualShock 4 controller? This has to be our cable. Oh, okay, so we got a couple things. All right, so right here we have our 3.5mm headphone cable. We have our wireless dongle, and we also have our USB cable. Oh, okay, here we go. So it's got this band on the inside that moves up and down. Feel pretty soft. This is very, very lightweight. I like the look, pretty simple. It matches the PlayStation 5, okay? Super lightweight. The padding, there's not a ton of padding around here, but it goes over the ear just fine. So just taking a look at the left ear cup with all of these controls, you have your headphone jack over here, your USB Type-C port, your mic mute button. You also have your volume controls. Oh, so your monitor and off so that you can kind of hear yourself when you're talking, so you can make sure you're not like screaming. And you also have your game to chat volume controls, so that if you want to hear more game or more chat, you can kind of slide between the two or press between the two. I'm excited for this. I really can't wait to try this out. Like I said, a big headphone guy, so this thing has my interest. Huh, it says 12 hours of battery life. Not bad.
I just start to line them up, it all looks so pretty together.
Yeah, right? They really killed the aesthetic. All right, so next up, we've got the HD camera. So if you want to do some streaming, you'll basically be able to use this, or maybe if there's a game that takes advantage of the cameras, you'll be able to have this. So let's actually pop it open. All right. Okay. Oh, this is way smaller than I expected. Wow. For some reason, don't ask me why, but I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger. And you can, of course, prop it up on like a TV or something. So if you wanna have it sitting right above your TV, so if you're streaming, it can, you know, just look right at you. I believe this is also adjustable. Oh man, I'm actually really surprised here.
I
Now,
appreciate that it looks like the PS5 a little bit too.
Listen, in terms of the accessories, they killed it. Oh, you know what's missing here? Charging stand. Does that even go on sale yet? I feel like I haven't seen that thing anywhere at all. So we might have to wait a little bit before we can see what that charging stand looks like. Okay, but one quick note about this, 1080p in terms of video, and it has background removal tools. So I guess if you're playing at home and you don't want all that stuff to show in the back, you can probably crop yourself out, which could be cool. We also have the DualSense wireless controller, but like, we did this already, right?
Yeah.
We don't need to. You want to see it, Ari?
No, I think we're good.
Good?
We just.
You sure? Okay. And next up, guys, we have the media remote. Expecting this to be super tiny. I like these little pull tabs that all of the boxes have. Makes it really easy to take out. And here you have it. Boom. Oh.
I love the. It looks like the
Come
PS5.
on.
Like, look at that.
I wasn't even expecting the black here. Nice. Even the texture on the back, it has like a ridged feel to it, just like the white on the PS5. This is awesome. Okay, we're hype about a remote. But this is, of course, if you have this thing in like your TV area in your living room or something, and I don't know, you don't want to use the controller to just throw on something like Netflix or Disney Plus or Spotify or YouTube. Oh, and it even has the PlayStation home button. So this is going to make life easy for those who aren't really used to console controllers. Oh, you know, it's a flex when the batteries you include have your branding too. Sony batteries, that's a flex. But all right, guys, I feel like that's everything, huh? I am super pumped to get this guy all hooked up and reviewed for you. Lots of testing to do, Ari.
That's code word for you playing games.
Lots of testing to do. But that about wraps it up, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Oh, I gotta compare it to the Xbox Series X in terms of size. We can't end off without having done this. Wow. Wow. If you thought the Xbox was huge.
I feel like they're both statement pieces, though. Like,
Of course.
I want something like this to stand out.
Yeah, for sure. I personally think they both look awesome. But all right, with that out of the way, that officially wraps up this massive PlayStation 5 unboxing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about the PlayStation 5 for my review, let me know with a comment down below. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.
Get to testing.
Oh yeah.